Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I'm playing the full version of In-Depth Unchained, which comes out today on the Oculus Quest. And I've had a lot of fun with this so far. Super Bright took so far's game from the PC VR universe and really adapted it into something that's a ton of fun on the Oculus Quest. Let's see here. So, continue last run. So currently I've unlocked the crossbow, and I'm on a run through Purgatory. Now there are 3 levels in the game. Currently I've only unlocked Purgatory. Got to see a little bit of the Abyss the last time I played. We've got pretty full health right now, so we're going to go ahead and continue this run in Purgatory. I believe I came from that direction. We're going to head toward the direction with the flags in the air. Yeah. I can tell that this is the correct way because we've got these guys over here that are just chilling. And they want to kill me. Now with the crossbow, it's a little bit less of a challenge, I found, than playing with a real bow and arrow. But still hard. It just doesn't use as much arm strength to play. I swear I saw over here. Yep, he's up there. Headshot. That was beautiful. Man, he hit me. Need that blood of lamb right there. And I'm going to go right here. Now I'm going to go over here just to corner myself to make sure the enemies are not in a place that they're going to just destroy me, like this guy. I'm just going to check, are there more here? There are not. So another thing, while we're at it, this game right now only has one form of locomotion, and that's using the arrows to locomote, which is, in my opinion, pretty genius. But they got some complaints from early players, and the game is going to have full locomotion fairly soon, they said. So the next time the game is patched, which will probably be the 0.2 patch, based on the game thus far. I'm going to use these hot little arrows right here to kill that guy because he's a bit more of a challenge. Now I've got 4 quivers unlocked right now. I've got 5 out of 45 left of the wildfire arrows. I've got 20 of these cataclysmic ricochet arrows. I've got an open spot, and then I've got the standard arrows. Now, right now, to switch the standard arrow, because I don't want to use up the last precious few of my wildfire arrows. Let's try a cataclysmic arrow and just see what happens. Basically, I wasted an arrow is what happened there. So this is Purgatory. This is the first level in the game. After this is Paradise Lost, and following that is the Abyss. Completely roguelike, so this game, as I play it, this run is going to be different than the next run. Let's go this way. Got some more ricocheting cataclysm here. We'll go ahead and plop that in there. So we've got a ton of extra arrows. And pretty good health. We're just down 1 health so far. Now, I have not made it to a spot where I actually get to fight the boss yet. Come on. Got that blood of lamb from way over there. We go this way. We try to hide over here. And the architecture of the statues, what I really like is the stained glass. And not dying. Not dying is also helpful. What's up? I'm gonna go shoot myself over here. And that was a good idea because we got an axe thrower here. So we've got Knights Templar, we've got these monks with bows and arrows, we've got zombie guys. And that's just here in this first level. As you saw from a previous level, oh, won't give it to me. I don't know. I don't know what this does. Okay, it's going to the Pit of Reformation. Now, we've not been to this Pit of Reformation before. And we've died. That's unfortunate. So we're going back to the Sanctuary now. Now the Sanctuary is kind of the home base. We got a new achievement. Did fairly well on that run. 13,991. Now this is the part that I absolutely love. What you'll see here is I'm going to spin around. And as I spin around, you'll see all of the enemies I killed. Including that red monk. So, killed a bunch of them. Now what we're going to do is play again. We're 12% progress. In order to unlock the second level, which is Paradise Lost here, you have to reach 20% progress and escape Purgatory. I haven't done those two things together as of yet. We are going to grab the regular bow. We're just going to play through a bit of the game with the regular bow and arrow. So you can see it works pretty darn well on the Oculus Quest. Just with the standard bow and arrow as well. I'm just not as good with the standard bow and arrow as I am with the crossbow. And if you've noticed, the level design is different. The characters we're facing are different. The death we're going to have is not different. I'm just a terrible aim with this bow and arrow. As you can see, there's a bunch of the monks. I want to see, I don't have any other arrows right now, just the standard ones. The standard combat arrows, though, after you use enough of them, if you kill enough enemies, using the standard combat arrows, it's actually better for you than any other arrow in the game. Because that's how you unlock the crossbow, is using the standard combat arrows. I got the Blood of Lamb here. Drink that up because we are down in our health. You know what? I don't like you. Now this guy noticed me. And we died. So that's the standard bow and arrow. I'm not very good with the standard bow and arrow. No achievements unlocked that time. But you'll see those little guys still float around. We killed a few. Killed a few. let's grab for that crossbow. Because the crossbow is where it's at. Now let's also take a look at our leaderboard here. So I am currently 47th on the leaderboard with all the people that have preview access. I'm not great, but I will say the first day I was number 8 because there were only 8 people on the leaderboard at the time. I think there's a way to actually... Maybe not. I'm going to go over here. There we go. So now you can actually see all of the different achievements that I've picked up so far along the way. We've got RIP, which happens the first time you die. Patron of the Reliquary, which is when you buy an item. That opens up the Pit of Reformation, which is where we were in that last run. We've got Bone Collector 1, which is when you deal 10,000 damage in one afterlife. Bone Collector 2 is 100,000, which I haven't done yet. Harbinger of Pain is scoring 26 headshots in one afterlife. Harbinger of Misery is 56. Picking up the pieces is looting 6,000 gold. Picking up the pieces 2 is looting 12,000 gold. Then we've got River of Blood is killing 7 enemies in a short period. That gives us 180 bonus damage to enemies based on the missing health percentage, which is super helpful when you're trying to get away and dodge attacks. You can actually hit them with your teleport arrow and do a little bit better damage. River of Blood 2 does the same thing from killing 12 enemies, but it adds more bonus, and then killing 16 would add even more bonus. Lay Them to Rest is what happens when you exterminate 16 abominations. It adds a quiver to the world. That quiver is actually used, well, not in this world, unfortunately, but I actually have 4 quivers now because of that. And then you can add ricocheting needles to the world, adding cataclysm to the world, which again is a power-up. You can unlock an extra arrow slot. Oh, this is what unlocked the extra arrow slot, not the quiver. I thought that was the quiver. So we did unlock the extra arrow slot with Storm the Abbey 2, and then Storm the Abbey 3 alerts the Black Command of the Knights Templar. Now we've also got Temple Raiders 1 and 2 we've unlocked, which is 9 Temple Knights, 39 Temple Knights. The next one's going to be 149 Temple Knights, and that's adding a Ball of Lightning, which is, again, more arrows, more power-ups as we go. And we've got Devocate the Tormented, which is banishing 21 ghosts. We've only gotten a few of those ghosts so far. Abolish the Incubi is when you kill 2 Incubi. Those I don't think we're going to see until we hit the Abyss, which is a while away. I did play the Abyss in the preview version of the game, which you can go back and watch. We've got Bear Witness the Faith, which is scoring 66,666. And that adds Volley 3 into the world. If you die 66 times, you get the Holy Armor. I'll probably die 66 times in the next week or so. Let Them Burn is killing 266 burning enemies. Freezing Hell is 266 frozen enemies. Torrent of Blood is killing 101 enemies with the combat arrows. So this is the important one. If you can get the Torrent of Blood using the regular bow and arrow, you can get this awesome crossbow, which we're about to go into play again using the crossbow in just a few minutes. And that's just killing 101 enemies. That's not in one round, but in general, you can get this crossbow, which to me makes the game a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable on the quest. Because despite the fact that bow and arrow mechanics work, I have had situations, including even at the end of that last run, where the bow and arrow mechanics don't really allow me to grab, whereas the crossbow works just fine. Turn to Ashes is when you kill 666 enemies with Cataclysm, only with Cataclysm. Death by 1,000 Needles is 666 by Barrage of Needles. Assassin is 666 enemies who haven't noticed your presence. I think I've killed one that didn't notice my presence so far. Fire and ice is kill a frozen enemy with fire. That sounds cool. I might actually try to check that out, because I have the ability to get both fire and ice arrows. So if I can get both in one run, that might be something I check out. Escaping the Pit of Reformation opens the Pit of Perdition. We did not get that far when we got into the Pit of Reformation. Make It Bleed is when you enter Anakim the Abominable's cathedral and find blood of the Lamb. I feel like I got that. I guess I didn't. And then Vanquish the Nephilim adds Tempest to the world. That's when you actually defeat Anakim the Abominable, who I believe is the boss of this first level. So again, you saw Paradise Lost over in the corner there. The Abyss is down there. Just to look at the requirements for the Abyss, you have to reach 40% progress in the game overall to unlock the Abyss. The Abyss is a new level that is brand new, specific to the quest. So I want to see if I can... So I can point to this. Let's look at my friends leaderboard. I'm the only one on my friends leaderboard. That's sad. It means nobody else from my friends leaderboard has played. So if we look through here, get to the Choppa. There's number 8 on here. Then we got Lethal Weasel at number 16. I'm down here at number 47. Somewhere in between, I'm sure, are some of my other friends. We're going to go do one more run. See if we can get closer to that 20% goal so we can get into Paradise Lost. I doubt we're going to get that far, but you'll at least get to see again a different, already you can see it's a totally different level, totally different build here. So we got these guys over here. Oh, jerk. Man, the monks are going to kill me instantly. I am down 3 health already. That's insane. And I like the kind of Crusade style game this is, like the monks, the Knights Templar, the headshots. I really, really like these stained glass. Throughout the run as well. So this will give us 1 set of arrows. As you can see, we've got 4. We're not going to use those ricocheting arrows just yet. Not going to use these wildfire arrows just yet either. We are going to run the hell away. Ah, man, we died. That's unfortunate. Doing a pretty good run there. Killed a few. Not too bad. Now the tips of the day are super helpful also, especially when you're first starting out. Today's tip of the day is to use the environment to take cover from a barrage of arrows. I tend to not follow that advice. Let's see what happens here. I didn't check to see how much progress. We're still at 12%. We'll do one more quick run. See if we get anything fun. jerk. Go over here. And again, just looking at the art style, I really like it. I feel like it makes the game all that more immersive. Oh, got a Templar Knight here. This is one of those hallways that can be kind of dangerous. I'm gonna go this way. Whoops. Give me that blood of lamb. Thank you. I don't know how he hit me. I really don't. It's okay, though. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go up here. Wow. He materialized right next to me. I don't usually jump scare, but that one got me. So this is where you can go to save, and that's what we're about to do. So this is the need a break area. Before we take a break, though, what you can see is if you hold your palm face up, you can see how much gold you've collected. We've got 4,064 stars and 1,896 gold. So if we had 2,500, we could get Cataclysm. Whoops. What Cataclysm would do is it lights these candles and then opens that case. But I don't have enough gold. So you can actually power up your arrows, or with 2,000 gold you could get a Blood of Lamb and heal once or twice based on this one. Again, these are random too, so Ricochet and Cataclysm for 3,300 would be right there. The arrows we've got right now, we've got the Wildfire arrows and the standard arrows, and that's it. But each playthrough, something new will change. And I have to say, of the more recent Quest games that have come out, this one has been a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed playing it. Again, this is In-Death Unchained. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.